Hello, this is Carrie with Lane County Bigfooters, and I am working today on making some char cloth. I tossed it in the tin in earlier, but it wasn't charred enough, so I had to restart the fire and try it again. I used one of those little fire starter waxy things. I can't think of what they're called. If I do think about it, if I think about what it is, I'll put it in the description. Otherwise, I'm going to toss this back in. I used my ferro rod, though I did use some fire starter also. Well, this stuff right here, and then my kitchen tongs, which are really messy. So I'm going to put this back in it, and it needs to cook for a little bit longer. I took it out too soon. It was only about half done. So it's an Altoids box, like the YouTube videos say. It has 100% cotton cloths cut up inside of it. And apparently it just needs to cook a little bit longer here and get darker. And then we'll see how it works. This is my volcano stove. It's pretty awesome. And we'll see how it does. It's really nice to have. This is what I usually use for a barbecue. I've had it for like 10 years. It's a really well-made product. Oh, I see it smoking out of the top of the hole now. You can see that? It's getting there. Turn it a little bit here. Ow.
It's a little windy today. Just a little bit.
There we go. We have some guys that are working in the trees over here. There's my truck. Guys working in trees. There's my truck. I've named my truck Guzzle. And on top of her is the kayak, whose name is Float. So, pardon the tree trimmers. Yeah, but Guzzle, that's what she does. She goes through a ton of gasoline, but she's really, really fun to drive. And Float, that's what Float does. It's the only thing Float does. However, she doesn't float with two people in it, which my son and I discovered. And we almost got really, really wet, instead of just really wet. Anyway. Back to the Altoids can. Oh, I see flame coming out the top. I think that's one thing they said to look for.
Yeah.
So, when that stops, I think she'll be done. Not a terribly exciting video. Sorry. No Bigfoots here. However, I'm going back to a place where we found footprints last time. Thought they were probably human prints, but I'm going to cast them anyway, if they're still there. They were in mud, so they might be. I just don't think it's rained in the meantime. But that's way out in the woods, so it might have. We'll see when we get there. So my next video should be that. Oh, wind's picking up a little bit. I definitely see the flames coming out the top now. That's kind of cool looking. Oh, well, that might have been it. It was cool. Let's smoke for a while. It's blowing right towards me. And my apartment door's open, so my whole place is going to smell like smoke. Well, as long as it doesn't set off the smoke alarm. Well, let's look and see. I did see flame that time, so let's take it out and let it sit for a minute. Whoops. It's very charred. Ooh, look at that. Might be what we're supposed to be looking for. I think I'm going to just leave it on the hot for a little bit longer. Nestle it down in there. Nestle it down in there. Sorry, you guys didn't see that. See if I can get some of that, of the brown to be darker. And let it sit for a while. Definitely looking good though. Sorry, this is in real time. I don't really have editing software and I use my phone, so I'm working on it. Working on getting a computer so that I can do some editing and having proper intro and outro. We'll see. Nope, and here comes a neighbor too. Oh, we're just going to get everyone in the video today. There goes the neighbor's truck. He's probably wondering what on earth I'm doing.
Waiting for him to fall out?
No, making char cloth. We'll wait another minute if you want to fast forward. Yep, I really like my new truck. She's going to be so much fun. So much fun. Alright, let's see here. I can't wait. Still smoking. Oh yeah, looking good. Might need to be darker. Is it hot? Let's see. Let's see how it does here. Oh, here we go. Videotape in. Hold on. Can you see that? On my shoe? Well, that worked very well. There she goes. Awesome.
Glad I see him up there, not me.
Yeah. There we go.